In a meadow brimming with life lived a tiny hummingbird named Guy. Guy's world revolved around a special patch of scarlet sage, a vibrant cluster of flowers whose nectar was the sweetest he had ever tasted. Every morning he'd dart among the blossoms, his wings ablur, his heart full of joy. The sage patch was his kingdom, his dining hall, and his playground all in one. He knew every petal, every leaf, and every drop of morning dew that clung to them. One day, a sudden fierce storm swept through the valley. Guy huddled in the safety of a thick oak tree, watching as wind and rain lashed the meadow. When the sun finally broke through the clouds, Guy flew eagerly back to his beloved patch, but his heart sank. The scarlet sage was gone, flattened and washed away by the storm's fury. The ground was just mud and broken stems. Guy hovered over the desolate spot, a heavy sadness weighing him down. His world, once so bright and full of sweetness, now felt empty and gray. For days, Guy mourned. He tried sipping from other flowers, but none tasted as sweet. The other hummingbirds chirped and played, but Guy felt a loneliness he had never known. One evening, an older, wiser hummingbird named Alara noticed Guy sitting alone. She flew over and gently asked what was wrong. Guy poured out his story, his voice trembling as he described his lost paradise. Alara listened patiently. When he finished, she didn't offer empty comforts. Instead, she said, "Guy, the world is much bigger than one patch of flowers. I know your heart aches, but sadness can be a cage if you let it. A change is coming. The air is getting cooler, and soon we must fly south. It's a long journey, but along the way, you will see wonders you've never imagined." Guy was hesitant. The thought of leaving his home, even a broken one, was terrifying. But Alara's words sparked a tiny flicker of hope. He had never migrated before. The next morning, as a cool breeze rustled the leaves, Guy saw Alara gathering with other hummingbirds. With a deep breath, he decided to join them. The journey was harder than he ever imagined. His tiny wings ached, and fierce winds tried to push him back. But he wasn't alone. Alara flew beside him, teaching him how to ride the wind currents and find shelter. He made new friends who shared stories of faraway gardens and skies filled with countless stars. They showed him how to sip nectar from flowers he'd never seen before, trumpets of orange, bells of purple, and stars of yellow. Each one was different, each one a new discovery. One afternoon, they flew over a vast mountain range. Below them, a valley bloomed with a rainbow of wildflowers, a sight so breathtaking it made Guy pause midair. He realized Alara was right. The world was full of beauty, and his heart, which had felt so heavy, was slowly growing lighter. He had lost his favorite patch, but he had found something far greater: friendship, courage, and the resilience to fly on. When they finally reached the warm southern lands, Guy was no longer the sad, lonely bird who had lost his home. He was a seasoned traveler. He had faced storms and exhaustion, but he had also witnessed incredible beauty and felt the warmth of camaraderie. He knew that when it was time to fly north again, the world would hold new challenges and new wonders. And Guy knew, with a heart full of strength, that he was ready for whatever came next. He had learned that home wasn't just a place, it was a feeling of belonging, something he could carry with him wherever his wings might take him. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.